Not making any sense. Okay, so that's working fine. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, perfect. I have to sweat this to set up this camera. Oh. I don't know if there's any of the guitar parts or the rhythm guitar part might be capable, but all of the parts are just not right. Yeah. Trying to get something just isn't simple. Parts of them that are right on each one of them. Right. Little pieces that are, you just got to figure out how to put it all together. That's why I think we had decided we needed to do some percussion first, didn't we? Maybe we can get some kind of. But I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with that either. I mean, well, we made this thing up on the spot. Yeah. I mean, literally, I did a chord progression and you made up something that was totally different using all the same notes. Yeah, I heard what you said, so I went. Your hand went there. G minor, E minor. Plus your chord. Yeah. Actually, something that wasn't discovered until the so I'm trying to think of like Shostakovich. I think there have to be two distinct percussion parts. Yeah, you got two distinct pieces of music going on. One, because you got the one that's going da 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 there, and then you got like we discussed already. So I'm thinking. At the same time, I'm wondering if
already corny because it's doing that with the bass line. Cliche, maybe corny's not the right word. I mean, the thing is that, I mean, if I want to do something silly, then I can have the drum sound that's already there and use that. But
The third part.
that would be horrible. I don't know if it's I don't know. We've done so many different things percussively.
Well, this sounds really good without percussion right now.
Yeah.
You're just strings. I'm wondering, maybe bring in the percussion at some certain point, like when after it goes up to the major 7, then when you dun dun, that's where maybe have some percussion coming right there, just right there, like I don't know.
I see what you're saying, I think. I mean, here we could do, you know, something like that, real nice and light.
It's starting to sound like some kind of classical piece of music with this.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't even need percussion, maybe. Slow bass drum.
Maybe it is.
Now it's gonna change it. Saxophone player showed up last night. I didn't get a chance to play with him.
Huh?
The sax player showed up last night. Didn't get to play with him. We had there was a guy.
Oh, was the open mic last night?
Yeah, it's on
I
Sunday.
thought it was on Mondays.
No, Sunday.
Well, fuck, I was obsessed.
Anyway,
I was wondering where you'd gone.
a guy did originals. I walked in and he's got a cowboy hat on, nice coat, and cowboy boots, had a strap. And then when he got up and played, he had all of his songs, every single one. He had a pretty good voice, but he kind of had a lot of sharps and flats. But all the songs were C, A minor, F, G, like Rob songs, except for they were like somebody could do the 1, 3, 4 was more. But each time he turned around and explained the song, and then it would go to like a chorus of 2 chords, and every song was like that. And Scott was standing there going like, saying like, "You notice this?" I mean, I'd gone outside smoking and I came back in and I'd heard him playing, but I didn't, and then I realized it was like, oh, so he's gonna go like 5 or 6 songs. I was gonna have you play lead guitar, but we don't have 2 amps. I said, yeah, I was thinking about bringing one of my amps with me.
I think if I did the timpani sound on the dun 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 dun, that's a place to start, and we can do with hand drums to keep up with it, so it'll be sound a little more authentic.
Okay. Again, I'm kind of stumped. This is a little bit different than a lot of stuff we've done. Ha 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 ha. A little bit different than all the stuff we've done.
And maybe do that thing part too. Because it's the only place that it doesn't stand out too much at this point. About this part where it gets quiet there, I think that might be a place to freak out, do something different completely than what there is already. Maybe do the orchestration completely, but do it with different instruments than what's here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of using the piano, using Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Sweet.
My guitar up too.
You want to try and put a track on?
I don't know. It just keeps on being like I can't quite grasp what I'm trying to do. I keep on going for it, and then it doesn't.
I know what you mean. I'm feeling the same way. It's like I'm right there at the edge, at the precipice of the thing, and it's like there's something that's not hitting, and I can't figure out what it is.
Well, it's because like it's like
It's not that much
I had
different
that great lead, the song that turns out it's fucking
yeah.
Linda Ronstadt
Yeah,
song.
exactly. Exactly. Don't want to have that again. Have to come up with
Well,
something.
wait a second. I come up with a good lead, and it turns out it's on a song.
Yep,
And
exactly.
I'm not. It's not something I ever copied either. I didn't sit around and learn Linda Ronstadt songs ever. Not that I didn't like her. I just didn't ever learn how to play the songs. Just like most of the Eagles songs, they didn't learn how to play. I learned by osmosis. You sit around with a bunch of people playing songs, you learn how to play along with them.
You sure can.
Well, actually, I hadn't even learned how to play country that much, but the first time I played with Paul Million, you know, I sat in with them and they played Already Gone, and I played along with them, and they're like, wow, that's pretty good. And I'm like, I've never heard that song before. I just played a country rock song. I mean, I knew how to play kind of basic. I don't even know how to play my pentatonic scale. I never realized, but then again, that's the thing. It isn't. It might be simple, but it isn't. Even the fucking simple stuff isn't simple to write, is it? Yes, it is. It's for sometimes it's easy to write, but the thing is, was it easy to record? We were listening to. I was watching VH1 last night after Crossroads, the And bizarre. It's one particular song I'm going like. It's funny because he was playing just a standard rock hard guitar riff, and I'm going like, you know, there's times it takes 8 hours to get a 3-minute song right. But I can play fucking blazing as shit. The most complicated stuff I go through it in one pass. But the simplest stuff I have a hard time with. I love that. I love that about art. Even the stuff that's the basic beginner stuff is hard even when you're old sometimes. Even when you've done it.
Fundamentals, yeah.
The fundamentals are just as hard. And learning how to play a different rhythm no matter what.
I can't even. I think I might want to put this harmonica down, but it's just on the one note and stuff. But I think I'm going to do it just for the fuck of it. And maybe it'll give something else to it. This is tough. Because it has the extra thing there.
Playing the wrong note, it fucking ruins it. I can't get it right again.
Well, you know, what I'm noticing is because it does that, it kind of takes away from, it kind of stops everything. It stops the, even though the, I wonder.
It's kind of doing its little layering thing as you're going, so it's almost like putting hardly anything onto this. I don't know. Get a producer.
gotta take this part that slows down and goes quiet
Yeah, it's kind of beautiful.
and redo it all totally different though. I mean, yeah, it is kind of nice, but if we couldn't go.
Then
I can't imagine what else I'd want to use other than piano here. When it starts doing that, it doesn't do anything else. It just does those three chords, which is the perfect time for you to jam out. So go ahead and push the microphone down there and get it really close so we can leave this live. Yeah, get right on it. Put it down a little bit. Like that. So
don't have any industrial noise going now.
Hmm?
So don't have any industrial noise going on anymore.
No. A little bit old. Oh, are these bath mats?
Yeah. Nice to have. I like some bath mats. Like that. It's my course color.
That. it down, if I could put it down. I think I need to put, I'm not sure. I think I need to put all these things on one track, all these, the bass stuff and the strings. I'm not sure. See what it sounds like on this. If I've got the right thing. The timpani and that the sousaphone or whatever it was I used on that should both be at the same time. Here's the thing, I've got to see if I can fix this. This sound's not right. Go ahead and play it again, please. That one's the one's making the bad noise, okay? So distortion. Wow. Okay, so what do I need to do to fix that? I need to check the mid.
And it sounds like we got a horn player in the room.
But it's just too much.
It's distorted. Like it sounds like it blew out the microphone.
Okay, so maybe I need to redo that.
That's pretty wild. Well, I remember microphones that we never had those kinds, but the old-fashioned mics, they'd say if you used, they'd blow them out.
Yeah.
Especially like turning up real loud guitar amplifiers and blow out these $20,000 microphones.
So let's see what one more thing.
French one, sousaphone, or two?
French horn, wasn't it? Doesn't sound blown out there.
Must have, maybe you had it on distortion guitar or something, somehow when
Yeah, mine had said it.
you just turned, no? But it sounds like it went into the red real bad.
I almost want to use something different because it almost sounds
Cliche?
just tuba. That gives too much rumble. I don't want to make it sound like it's distorting. 166, what?
Trombone.
No. Trombone. No. No. Clarinet maybe?
Bass clarinet. Doesn't distort. Sounds nice and
Yeah,
rich
I
and
know, that's what I
soft.
was thinking exactly. Doesn't distort. That's the only thing I thought of. And that's not going to be good enough though. Do I need to just use the bass guitar? Is that what we need? Bass guitar and this? Or maybe just bass guitar sound? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna be, I don't think that's it. I think we're gonna have to put that on anyway, so, but. No, that's almost too much.
It's funny that, read in the magazines always, because Richie Blackmore was always having to fire the bass player every.
Yeah.
And well, the thing is if you're getting paid, Mark, you're getting paid what, back in the early 80s, I'll bet they're getting like $150,000 a year to play with someone like Richie Blackmore, right? I'll tell you what, I will play fucking E all night long, you know.
Yeah.
I will do anything he asks, if he pays me. I'm here to back you up. You are the star. You are the star. I can't believe these guys had the nerve to not want to do what he wanted them to do.
Exactly. There's a time.
Yeah, it's when you're playing in fucking jazz band in high school, or when you're playing in an improvising rock band. But if you're playing for a star, you back up to the star.
I'm not gonna put anything except for the very basic. This is gonna be very basic.
Almost doesn't mean almost anything. Just playing along with it.
Only when it does the changing. It's so funny because
Wind's blowing. The window. Okay, yeah, this is when it should get quiet here. When the organ should be coming in. It's a good idea, a series of climaxes as opposed to having just one in a piece. This is, how long is this? Only 4 minutes or something? 6 minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes, well, you got room for 2 or 3 climaxes. And when you read a climax, you come to this. Peter the Wolf.
Yeah.
That's what I said they could do. Peter the Wolf. Alfred Hitchcock just came along for the ride. Alfred Hitchcock along with Peter the Wolf right there. to last night, he was rehearsing down at the place in West Seattle at the same time as Alice Chains was on one side, Nirvana's on the other. He opened a show for Mookie Blaylock, didn't know who they were. They didn't call themselves Pearl Jam yet. He's one of these guys, Mark, dropped out of college to pursue his music career. And back in the early 90s, when we were playing, made an album down in LA, didn't get picked up by the label. Kind of our story. He's had 3 great girlfriends, but every one of them was like tired of sitting in the back of the store, tired of sitting in the back of the club, watching you play.
Exactly. So I got this much done, mixed down. But no, I'm not going to use it.
But it's weird, Mark, watching video like Stop Dragging My Heart Around with Tom Petty. And, it's funny because some of the music I didn't like at all back then, I find quite appealing now.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do is because I'm going, well, at least it wasn't disco. Even a lot of the new wave, I liked some of the songs. There were several that I really liked a lot. But after...
Well, most of the stuff I didn't like. Most of the stuff I didn't like, it wasn't because it wasn't good. It was because they could have done so much better.
That's my criticism, I guess.
Well, that almost sounds too much too. See if I can fix that.
I feel distorted also for some reason.
Now it's not so bad.
Oh, that hurt and helped.
See if that sounds like going back. See if it sounds pretty good. Does that sound good? Is it almost too much?
It's low. I like it. Almost have to pull down the volume as it goes up, goes down. Almost have to pull down the volume as it goes down so it doesn't distort.
Look, the bass or the
Timpani.
Huh?
Whatever the bass, yeah. It's great sounding though. A compressor on it real hard or something. I love it, man.
Why does that sound so distorted?
Good question.
I don't remember. I don't know if I can. I don't know. What did I play? So why did that just now do that?
Did it short out again?
Yeah, it just went off. For no reason at all. Just getting ready to pick up it.
Because this is right here. You need to plug it in further onto the wall wart. The wall.
Oh, okay, that's where it is, sitting back at the back.
Yeah, and keeps on falling down. Oops. It's hot though. and it means it's been plugged in for an awful long time.
In the wrong place.
Yeah, put it right there and it won't fall out now. It's no flight cord to it anyway. It's a white extension cord that's not plugged into anything now. Was plugged into the heater, no?
Might have been a heater, yeah. Yeah, so you got to put this place for your amp still.
Just one spot, but that's okay.
So the stereo strings. Suppose I can go ahead and I can do this. I guess I need to figure out where I'm exactly playing. This is so crazy, I have to go back and do this again. Now, I suppose I should find if I've got better strings or
I can wait and sound like
got string ensemble.
that's beautiful right there.
See, that's nice. Okay, now which one's better, this one or this one? Try again.
The one's slightly bolder, I think. I don't hear almost any difference when you put them side by side.
One is stereo string and one is string ensemble. That's stereo strings. There's string ensemble.
String ensemble's a little bolder. But I don't know, maybe the softer one.
You know, a lot of it has to do with touch, and I know that. But you're right, it sounds bolder, it's more there, it's more right there in the moment.
Writing and recording music is second guessing everything.
Yeah, well,
Unless you got.
that's why I'm doing it again. We listened back to it and it's just way too much distortion in there, so now I'll see what I can do here. I'll get rid of,
Clean
we'll
it up.
listen to the one track and see what I did.
Clean it up.
Huh?
Clean it up.
Yep. Get the distortion out of the way. There's places for distortion, not on strings.
Danny told me about the Foo Fighters session he was on. And this producer, who's one of those big famous producers, is in the studio and he's yelling at the bass player and drummer about not fucking getting the kick right and normal. He was yelling at, saying Dave Grohl, they're discussing it, and then he's yelling at him also about how you're not getting it right, you're not getting it. And he walks over to Pat Smear and he just looks at me and goes, play better.
really close, but I know what's. I'm gonna do it right. I don't think I need the other strings that I need. I know that I don't want to go dun 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 dun, because if you do that, it's way too much, and you go dun 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 dun. See, if you don't go back down, then it leaves that suspension. Let the piano carry it, see?
Not everybody wants to be the star. A lot of people are like, like I said, there's someone told me, Mark, when I was young, like they said, I never heard that the world's your oyster. But you know what? Someone told me, one of the persons said, in your case, aim for the middle.
The what?
They told me, in your case, aim for the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not going to be a king in the street. I don't remember who told me that either. Some boss or something. Somebody in authority.
See, really badly I want to go up the next octave. But if it doesn't work, then I'll really regret it. Whereas this I know works.
Well, that's the weird thing about music. progressive, yet be conservative and liberal at the same time.
Now, E minor? No. One more. Now it is. No. Now it is. There it is. It's pretty. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that now. That worked. Almost disco-y.
Well, it leads. Then you're thinking, you've been playing a riff, now you're playing voice leading.
Okay. Now I think of it. So if I get that, get that. I know I didn't record the organ too loud, and I know I didn't record the timpani too loud, so there shouldn't be any distortion with them. That doesn't mean there won't be, of course. You know, the difference between 10 years and now is that 10 years ago I wouldn't have picked, I wouldn't have cared about the distortion. There's a lot of pieces that we did that I didn't mess with it. Of course, motorcycles have been bothering me for decades.
The thumping cars bothered me, but they don't anymore. They're not as bad as they used to be. There's not as many. You notice that? It was terrible a few years ago.
Yeah, well, it got bad for a while.
Well, it was really bad over at the apartments, Mark. I went through 3 different cycles of that.
Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Sounds really good.
I like that. Nice. Counterpoints there. Nice. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, now I can bounce these fucking trucks and get them out of the way. Oops. Alright. That's a big step. That's a big step right there, getting that fucking thing out of the way.
I like the fact that it was clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, deep and clean at the same time. Really nice.
Deep voice.
Deep voice. No one understands her with a deep voice. Yeah, yeah, and it's funny because on that Impractical Jokers, one of the things he has to do is he's working in a dry cleaner's place, and a woman comes in trying these pants, And they say, okay, tell her those are nice pants, but do it in the Kool-Aid voice. So he's going, Laura, those are nice pants you got on. And then she tries on it. I like those better than the last one, Laura. The thing about that show that amazes me is they don't get knocked out.
Well, they don't show the times they do.
Yeah, well, they don't get knocked out, but they don't show the times that it's a complete failure.
Well, they show that they sometimes get flops. They show some of the flops. But
Yeah, but not the big ones. And you know there's big ones.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my face.
Borat, in the Borat movie, when he tries to hug and kiss the guy on the New Yorker on the train.
Yeah.
And then he says, you're looking at the wrong one, buddy.
Yeah.
The wrong one. he's obviously singling himself out as being the wrong one to bother today.
Well, you know what? I know better than this. Gotta bounce them, I gotta mix them to the sides, I gotta pan them. So let's see if I have this.
Sky blue.
That one like that, and then, again, Oregon didn't go all the time, so I'll go with that. And then 5 go that way, and 8 go that way. Okay. Austin was talking about all these decibels and
Oh, right.
And yeah, that's great, you know, but I don't have details on here to look at minus 10 plus 5, all that stuff. And I understand it, but that's why we have to get rid of the distortion.
You learn to record things where they don't go into the red. It's okay for my guitar amp to go into the red, but it isn't okay for the meter to go into the red.
Yeah, exactly.
And on the old-fashioned analog stuff, you want some tape saturation for your guitars. Not with your drums, not with your vocals.
There's a certain amount of space you have.
Here we got unlimited headroom.
You got what?
Unlimited headroom, but when it does hit the headroom, the actual headroom, the distortion on digital is not pleasing.
No. Not at all.
And even if you're using it as a joke, as the sound, it isn't pleasing. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like something's that something's breaking.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of good.
Oh, beautiful. It rumbles inside the headphones, but it didn't distort when it was right here. The low note. It didn't distort even though it rumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you want it. You cleaned it up there at the bottom end. Well, when you're rocking, it doesn't matter if it distorts a bunch. This ain't rocking.
In live, it doesn't matter at all.
Well, the thing is I was explaining to Pamela the difference that Frampton Comes Alive is that the record world, recording companies realized that when you're in a big room, you can't play real intricate stuff that's real. You gotta fucking play the short power chords, and that's what created arena rock. He did it accidentally.
Yep.
Everybody was doing the big rooms in the 70s, didn't realize that they were destined to play simplistic music.
Yeah,
But there's a way around that. There's a way around it. It's just that they showed some video of some band, and well, there's a song by Susie and the Banshees, and it starts out weird, but it's good. But there's one band that had one big song, but the song they played was one that I'd never heard, like Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. And it was a really beautiful song, and it was interesting. There was a hit in England, but not really a big hit in America. It's like Teenage Fan Club. They were cool.
Yeah.
They had showed this video of them, and I'm going like, I know it's them. I'm going like, why was this song not on the radio along with all those good songs in the crummy songs of the early 90s? There's a bunch of rotten American music. Well, I'm not saying all, but during that grunge era, there was some stuff that I thought should have, been put to the dustbin. And there was a lot of stuff that was being ignored, and I don't know what's going on. I'd like to know who's responsible for what we get to hear when the radio's on.
Sounds right. Okay, so now that should be if I don't have to do the piano over again. And it sounds okay, I think. It's not perfect. God, why did I say that? Yeah, that's a big mistake. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because the rest of it carries. You can hardly hear the strings fell. It's beautiful, it's perfect.
chords. You know, there's a bunch of stuff that I think I did some right things there, some accompaniment and stuff. What's bothering me is, as a lead, it's still not. There's nothing coming out like a melody or a thing that goes.
Yeah.
The soaring melody that needs to be over the top of it.
I'm trying to figure out.
And I've tried to play the notes, and they're not. Even if I try to play the notes, they're not. I don't want to play something too aggressive, because the piece is not an aggressive piece. This is very pastoral. More pastoral than anything you've ever written, I think, at least recently. You know, that cluster chord just, it just makes that, it's got that beautiful feeling, you know, it's like, I don't know, that sound right there is like that like you're looking across either a Victorian garden or something, and you're sitting inside this tile room with the French doors, and they're open, and the breeze is blowing. There's probably a stone pool outside. It's just got the, you know what I mean? That cluster chord just gives you that feeling. And it also gives you that feeling of American luxury. Those cluster chords give us the feeling of, because we had something that nobody ever had at the time.
And I'm wondering.
It feels very American and very European at the same time.
Does it need to very white and not very white, but very white.
But it's got the mixture of the jazz and chords, which are very black.
So I'm wondering, do we need to?
Do you know when the first song was published that was written by a black American? 1792.
Yeah.
It's a very popular song also. Reappeared a whole bunch of times.
I'm wondering, maybe we need to write a lyric to it so we can make a melody by doing that. Why not now? Why not here? Why not beer? There's the answer, so we got that. That'd be kind of crazy though. That's almost duh though, right? Or maybe it's not. I mean, it's the implied melody. Okay, of course we're getting into choral music and choral singing too.
We've already done a lot of that.
Yeah, but not quite to this extent.
This is like a classical piece of music. Well, here's an interesting thing, reading that book. The split between classical music and what they call lowbrow and highbrow didn't ever happen until America. And it happened in the 1840s, 1830s. The librettos, the pop songs that came out of operas were always popular. It's amazing though, Purcell, the first guy who got a publisher, he lived in Italy, but the publisher was publishing in England. He told him, I'm going to change a few pieces, a few notes here and there on some of your music, I'm gonna publish it, I'm gonna sell it, I'm not gonna pay you a fucking penny. Wrote him a letter. This is before Bach. This is the one guy, the great composer. He wrote all these operas and stuff. He's this great artist. And he gets this letter from the publisher saying, I'm not gonna pay you for your work. Which is something they did continually. It's interesting because several people, like Handel, he got fucked over by the same kind of people. But Bach, being that he didn't ever leave the country, he lived in Germany, he got paid by the guy, he didn't ever really publish music during his lifetime in the same way, and almost was forgotten for that reason. It's interesting that he didn't get fucked over because he didn't ever get anything. He got a roof over his head and money up to raise his family.
That's what it says, hard to pay attention when you're not getting paid at all.
When you're actually a slave. Well, a well-dressed slave. I mean, it's better be the house. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't want to say the N word. I can say it when I'm not. I say the N word sometimes, but it's used as an expletive, not as insult against anybody's race. Yeah, this pen works. I think that's an astronaut pen. It works upside. It writes upside down. It should be writing. It was the last time I used it.
Just started writing. It didn't for a second. Okay, so. So now we're going to let it go a couple times before there's any lyrics. At least once, right? So it's. Okay. So now we're going to start one time through. Why ask why? 2.
Right there.
3. Or should it start right there, I wonder? 4. 7, approximately, we'll say 7.
On 7, it does it the first time.
Yeah. So it does it before that, but it's real noticeable at that point. Okay, so why ask why? What else was it? What else was there?
I don't know, roll tape. I have no idea. Why not now?
Why not here?
Mm-hmm. Why not here? Why not now?
That's 3. Okay, so I'm thinking if we do 7, and we kind of low brow,
why low brow, why high brow?
I almost want to play with the words, but I don't want to play with the words because then it gets too complicated.
Well, it's interesting. It starts out something of a whimper. Gets bolder and bolder and bolder, and then it slowly dies away like a flame. The whole piece is like that. Starts out kind of fucking pensive. The first chords are kind of like
Which makes the questions would make it sound like that, so it's good.
walking on eggshells.
So,
But then it gets a little more bolder, and then it starts making answering the question, which I got the feeling isn't a good answer. No, is not the answer. Is no answer. It's exactly nah. But the music's pastoral enough to where you gotta go. It's like, it's almost like like a Paris I Said So, but done in a nice way.
wow, it's like, I'm stumped after why not now, why not here, I can't, and there's, why not?
Just let it rattle around. Don't try to get anything. You got forever.
No, we don't, but yeah. Why, cause I think, why go here, why go now? Why go why? Okay, let's see, okay, why ask why not now, why not here? Why go why go now, why go here? Why, okay, so let me say,
Well, what?
why go now, why
Now's the time.
go here? Why go why? Now 6 right there. So if we had a 7th one there, then we can start the answer to that. So the 7th one would have to be a combination of those. Why ask why not now, why not here, why go now? Why go here, why go why? Why are you? Why are you? That's letters. Why are you?
Why are you?
That might be the name, huh? Okay, so then the answer is going to be, how did I get the square lead? I'm not pushing anything like that. What the fuck?
Playing games.
I don't know if there's an answer. Oh man,
I don't
no
care,
no
why
answer.
don't you go away? I'm tired of you sitting on my benches and sitting in my parks and make me look at you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the rich man's answer. Leave me alone. I've heard for all my entire life is you people going,
Why you ask these questions of me?
Looks like maybe it's God, God saying, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I was out there doing something else. Except there is no God, but I'm just saying. He was answering the question. You're asking these questions.
Why you ask me all these questions? Why you ask me all these questions? And then give you that time to think. And just repeat those same questions at the end too, huh? Just repeat them over and over again. Just to have a sound.
Why ask why?
Just to have that sound there. That's the only reason it's there. It doesn't need to convey any message or anything other like just like et al. In other words, that's what this is. An extension of that. But it's also an extension of that that thing I wrote, Cascade Rains thing. That has the same sound to it in a way, but it's not the same.
Not at all.
But it has the same, like you said, it's that John Ford wide scope thing.
What's his name? Composer. Copeland.
Hmm?
Copeland.
Aaron Copeland, exactly.
Bernstein. The Bernstein scores on this. It reminds me somewhat of the Bernstein scores on some of those John Wayne movies. When you get the, it's like that. What you hit that when you move up to that second chord, that second major seven, and you go up to the F, from the F to the G or whatever, and it goes do do, and you get those beautiful strings come in. It just has that expansiveness, the hugeness, wide open spaces. You know, as much as I don't like Kansas, I don't like Oklahoma a lot more, and I really
Exactly.
It's
I don't
because
like,
I'm from
as
Kansas.
much as I don't like Kansas, I don't like Oklahoma a lot more. Exactly.
Well, it's that the couple of times I drove down to Oklahoma and I saw the red dirt. It
Yeah.
was brown dirt in Kansas, and I gotta go. That is the difference between the North and the South.
Yeah.
Kansas is a northern state. Now it's acting like a southern state.
You can actually grow shit in Kansas.
Well, other than cotton.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna put this down on this.
Okay.
Just to scratch and see what happens. Yeah.
Excuse me. Give me those again.
You can pull your microphone around too and do it too. Or you can wait. You wanna do it?
Fine. Which way's up? Oops. Been twisting the corner. Which way? Yawn. Scratch. Why? Why? What is the answer? No. I didn't ask you yes or no question. It's still no, buddy.
All these questions. Yeah, that's it. What did you ask me all these questions?
Why you ask me all these questions?
Since we're just doing scratch, we'll just do it. I'm not gonna put the headphones on.
Why are you?
All right. there is no asking all these questions. I mean, you have to redo the vocals, but I think that's a good start on these vocals. A lot of good ideas that way.
Brainstorm.
Now I gotta put headphones on to do it.
Not mic shot. still gives me the
We're not keeping anything on that other than that, so we're just gonna go ahead and redo this right now with headphones. I'm not going to turn up the microphones very high at all. Why, ask, why? I'm going to try and do it nice and mellow like that all the way through. On the first time anyway. Yeah. Why ask? Why not now? Why not here? Why go now? Why go here? Why go? Why are you? Why are you? Why are you asking all these questions? No is no answer. No. No.
any questions.
No. Oh,
Why you ask me all these questions?
no is no answer. No is no answer. No. not now? Why not here? Why go now? Why go here? Why go? Why?
Asking all these questions.
Why are you?
Asking all these questions.
Why are you? Why
Asking
are
all these questions.
you? Why are you? Why are you? Why are you? Why are you?
All these questions.
Why are you?
Asking questions.
Why are
Why
you?
asking all these questions.
Why are you?
Why are you asking all these questions?
Who are you?
Why are you asking all these questions?
Who are
Why
you?
are you asking all these questions?
All right.
Hey, it had a cadence.
Listen to it, see what it sounds like.